All right, in this training, I'm going to show you how to insert the lead from Epoch into Byte. I'll show you a few other things along the way, how to pull credit, how to insert the liabilities from the credit report into the Epoch record with just a click of a few buttons. So when you, to get to Epoch, specifically from a VPN, you'll come to this address right here, 74.94.225.178, port 122. You'll log in and you'll come to your lead. Here we have a fictitious lead, and I've already pulled credit on this individual, but the way to do it is you click on credit report. It'll pull up the credit report ordering screen. You'll then click submit. This is after you've inserted all the data, name, address, birth date. You'll click on submit. It'll provide the report, and then you'll click on view report. Then here you'll have your report, and all its data. So now what we want to do is we want to, here under the expenses and liabilities tab, you can see here that you can either add liabilities one at a time, or we can simply insert them from the credit report by clicking on import debts. Okay. Now I'm going to scroll down here. You click on here, remove items with no balance. Click on the first one, and then you'll hit the shift button and the down arrow to multi-select all of the debts that we want to import. And then I'm going to click here, move selected item. Now you can see it's over here, but we have to click this submit liabilities first before it will actually submit the liabilities into the database. Okay? So we clicked submit liabilities, and now I'm going to click close window, and I'm going to refresh my lead by just clicking here and hitting enter. And now I'm going to come over here to the expenses and liabilities tab, and now you can see that my expenses and liabilities are automatically inserted here into the credit report. All right. So now we're going to go into Byte, and I want to show you this. If you're utilizing Byte on your VPN, which means you're not physically in the office, you're connected to the VPN, and you get this error here, right, where it says the data folder cannot be found. Please choose a different folder. So I'm going to show you how to kind of get around this error. The first thing that you want to do is go to your main frequent folders, and you can see here, here's the shared folder. So I'm going to double click the shared folder. Okay. I'm going to double click general. And I'm going to double click Byte Pro. So now I'm here in this particular folder, which is good. So I'm going to minimize this now. And I'm going to switch folders. And then I'm going to try to switch back. Sometimes it'll take a couple different attempts to do it. I might have to actually physically try to get in here. Click OK. Now this is not where we want to be, so we're going to have to exit. We do want to shut down because that's not the folder we want to be in. We want to be in the folder that is connected. So now we need to go back then to this folder. We'll click this one more time. Sometimes it takes a second here. I'm going to delete the folder and then re-add the folder. By clicking on shared. Going to find general. Byte Pro. Then I'm going to click OK. There we go. So now it provided us with access to that. Finally, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to log in. Okay. So now that we're in Byte, that's good. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to click back on this here. I'm going to click on application info. So now say that I've got this information in here. You want everything typed in to Epoch as accurately as you can. Nevertheless, I'm going to just type in employer XYZ for the employer, $4,000 a month. Okay. I'll submit that. I'm going to click on copy address, right? Say property value is 200,000. I'm going to say add. This is going to, this here will add into the REO section on the loan application. And whatever you type in, make sure that you click submit. All right. So now I'm going to click on here, export Fannie Mae, right? And it says here, loan applied mortgage type is not entered into database. So there's some key things that need to be done to validate the 3.2 file. All right, and you can see a lot of these things with asterisks, but not all the asterisks. There's more because some of the more advanced functions of Epoch will require it. So we're going to go through each one of these one by one. Loan applied mortgage type is not entered into the database. Okay, so we're going to enter some data, some additional data here. All right, so the property state is Michigan. Subject property type is one family, single family residence. Subject use, whatever it might be. This mortgage, let's say we're anticipating conventional. This mortgage amortization type, what type of loan are you selling? The purpose, right? Purchase, refinance, whatever. Cash out, not cash out. You can copy the address here from the front very quickly. All right. You might want to check and verify your questions here, right? These are populated because they're the most popular ones, but you are required to ask those questions as a licensed originator. So we'll submit that, and now let's go back to here and see if we get any errors. Loan applied, subject property city cannot be blank. Oh. That's because there's no city on the front. So we're just going to say and that would be because the error over here, I don't have a city here. So we'll correct that. All right, now let's see what we got. There we go. Loan applied subject property number of units cannot be empty. So number of units, 1 unit. So we're going to save that. It'll take us back to home. And then we will click Export Fannie Mae. Borrower years and job should be 2 numeric digits. So years on the job, let's say he's been here for 3 years. And in the profession for 5 years. We will submit that. And as you can see here, the file was validated and it provided us with this canon, which is the last name of the customer, 235505. Okay. So .fnm. So now what we're going to do is we're going to insert that into our database. Okay, and we're going to click New File. And we're going to name it. Oops. State. You can actually, we're just going to come over here and we're going to say template file, import source, Fannie Mae file. So it's going to say, so now that I've done this, I put in the first name and last name. It names the file for us. I put in the property state, and I select import source, Fannie Mae file. Then I click OK. All right. So then you grab the file from wherever it might be. So it might be a good idea to save it to your desktop. So basically, you couldn't see what just happened there, but I just saved it to the desktop and selected it very simply. So, and then here it is. Everything that we've input is here in the file in the loan application. There we go. Okay, so back to here. So you can see that everything inserted, again, just like was in the loan application on the Byte, on the Epoch software. You can see the income is as we've input it. The liabilities are here as well. They were inserted from the credit report into Epoch, and then from Epoch very simply through a Fannie Mae export into Byte. And then you can see here, employer XYZ, 3 years on the job, 5 years. Anything that you type into the loan application is going to be there. All this information here imported as well. And that's it. Thank you very much.